came up off of slinging Mary Jane, slinging Mary Jane, slinging Mary Jane. We came up off of slinging Mary Jane, slinging Mary Jane, slinging Mary Jane.
Black man, black fan, black woman. Welcome to Black Dad Code, where everything we do before family, but nothing before family. America, America, America. Once again, it's your favorite guy from Major High, Kelly Major.
I'm Kevin Bailey.
And I'm Charles Williams.
And today on Black Dad Code, you know, we happen to be during March Madness.
March Madness.
Yes.
Boy, did brackets get blew up, fellas?
Blew up. Yeah, I think half of them is gone already. Some of the blue bloods all gone.
Hey.
Yeah, the Dukes.
Every year,
Kansas.
man. Every year, man. Kansas State, every year. I mean, every third year, fourth year.
No, Kansas won it last year.
I know, but then they got knocked out.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
this
they
year.
out,
So they came in there
they
now.
out. They out this year. Yeah.
I mean, them Hogs.
Yeah, the Hogs. Arkansas won.
Hey.
Arkansas.
And then I'm curious to see what Philly Dickinson gonna do today, because you know they're a small school in Jersey, but a lot of their players come from Jersey or New York, and they didn't get to go to them other schools, but they them kids that hoop and grind from the city.
Now was that the squad that came from D2? And then got to be able to go.
Right. Yeah, so I'm saying, so them is like dudes from New York who didn't get picked from the bigger schools, but sometimes those scrappy dudes play together, and that's what they hooping, boy.
Yeah,
they hooping, so
they winning that because I mean they don't have no one and done players, so they probably been together for 2-3 years, so they cohesive and they got that chemistry. You get in this tournament, it's clutch time. A lot of these teams, they knew to each other, so it's like it shows. So
and then they got a guard. This is the one thing about the East Coast. We always say we got the baddest guards, and people dispute and argue that, but they say the baddest guards come from the East Coast. And they got a guard, and you see that tournament when you got one of them guards that take, like the guard is like taking people, but then he nice at the 3-2.
Oh yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, so they got like one of them street like guards, like when you watch him play, he's actually exciting to play. He's an electric player. So they got an electric guard with this hooper team, and when you ain't used to that kind of athleticism from them, athletic type.
Yeah.
Shake you out your shoes and take you, and you're like, oh,
that's definitely a tough.
That's tough on a lot of these schools who've been playing zone with these other, and he kissing it.
It's definitely it's my season, because like I said, I have a younger kid that plays, AAU high school ball, and we're about to start traveling the country on doing the AAU circuit because we're on the Under Armour circuit or whatever. So, but everything got to be Under Armour, the shoes, the socks, the whatever, nothing outside of that.
Nothing else.
And we're a couple of weeks in April, we in Phoenix, South Carolina, Atlanta. I mean, this kid travels because they won a national championship when they was 5th graders.
Okay.
So, and all of them are still together.
Let me ask you something, man, because I was talking to my stepson about this earlier. And they talk about the injuries and stuff and to these kids now because they're playing so much ball. They're playing ball, the season, AAU, summer. I mean, you got winter. I mean, it's just all year round. How you feel about that as far as
cause sometimes it's too much wear and tear. It's too much wear and tear because my youngster, he had a knee surgery already and got a screw in his knee already because they doing 4 games on the weekend. He's been doing it since he was like 8-9 years old, and that's a lot of wear and tear. I was like, the NBA don't even play like these kids play on the AAU circuit. So I told old lady, kind of pipe it down a little bit. You really don't need to play all them games, and let us know when you're feeling bad or you don't feel like playing, or because we're doing this for you. We're not doing it for us, because we're buying airline tickets, hotel rooms, we're eating, in all these different cities and states and stuff like that. So it's really, we're doing it for you. So whenever you get tired of doing it, we're tired of doing it. Really, we're really tired.
We've been tired.
My credit card's already tired of doing it. But when you get tired of doing it, you let us know.
I just he's talking about that.
It is a lot of wear and tear on the kids and stuff, and it's mental stress and everything.
It is, man. It is. I didn't think about it like that, but then, like I said too, it is. it's a lot of ball, man. And like
it
said,
is. And they be passionate about the stuff.
It's crazy because my daughter's playing volleyball, and there's another little girl on the team, and she had a knee injury like last year. She had a knee injury, so she like practiced and coached with the team, but she didn't play. So then her knee was healed up. She played the season, played good. Then after the season, tore her ACL again. And I'm like,
same one or different?
I don't know, but they saying she like, but I'm like, I wouldn't have had her come back playing that after
real
she
quick.
just had that. Yeah, I mean, like,
yeah,
it was,
that's what, because with his injury, we did the therapy for, you know, because, you know, the old lady.
But it's so competitive now because they go into the 9th grade and high school, and it's like, if you don't make the team now and get in, your chances not making it.
And our luck is like, we, you know, the old lady been working with, you know, orthopedic doctors for years. So we got some of the best orthopedic surgeons in the country in Oklahoma.
And it's come a lot.
Yeah,
it's come a long way since I was
and
playing.
she worked with them, so they good. You know, they let us know, you know, what to do, and we didn't. We took it slow coming back. You know what I'm saying? Man,
I hear you, Kels, because that's the thing too. Like, I mean, not only is it defeating that you got hurt again, it's defeating in the mind. Because I mean, so that's another whole thing too, where it's like you. Not to say that, I mean, she feels like a failure or anything, but it's like
she's done now.
Yeah, I mean, so
she's done
and it's tough. So I mean, it's one thing too. If you rush that back, is it too soon? So I think it's just one thing too. You got to be sensitive and looking.
That's the thing. Even with Amira, I work her out and everything on weights, but we take off. And then we've been off now, and then we correct, and then we come back in. We're gonna come back in real light. I do it for more light with repetition. I don't like heavy.
You know, we talked about that. We both.
Yeah, that's my bread and butter.
We both agree.
Yeah, I'm the king. I'm the king of light. I get big off of it.
Yeah, for the cuts.
Yeah, but it light weights because I don't injure anything. I even like, I don't know why, but somehow this last time I was lifting, man, I had just got a different type of juice. And actually, no, I was telling Kevin, I'm like, man, I just hit 315 today.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, I hit it like boom, easy, boom, put it again.
All 3 of the big plates on there.
Yeah. So then after I hit it, so after I hit it, I told Nikki, so then I want to hit 315 now every week. So then every Friday, I would climb up. What I do is I hit 1 rep and just pyramid up. And I kept going up, and I got 315 and hit it, boom. So now, I'm back hitting 315 again. Now I'm repping out 15 times with 2 1/4, right? This is too much weight for my age and my joints and things. But you didn't notice. Everybody went to notice it because I went back east. They was like, "Yo, you like poking." I had got like boom again. But now I'm looking at things with my back and different things. And I'm like, I wonder how much that played into that and stuff like that, because it felt good to me. But how much did I stress myself? I'm 53 years old, man. I don't need to be, but just because you've done it so long, it's just something that's fun to me. But now I'm telling myself, like, you know what? Grab the 45, play it on each side, and do sets of 20s till I'm done.
And I think at this point, especially at this point, push-ups is better for us.
And you know what, man? Because that's the thing. Me and Kills are talking about that, because he was actually lecturing me, because, you know, I get like that, and it was like, I want to throw all the weight and do. And he was like, man, what the hell you ain't playing football no more.
Anymore.
Man, so I finally learned it. I was like, you know what, man? I'm going to take all this weight off. We're going straight reps. And I was talking to him about something. He was like, yeah, I hit 315. I'm looking at him like, I thought you were playing out there. But you get addicted though. You hit that.
No, it happened by humbug. Really, what happened was I went in the gym one day and I was just like, I'm just curious to see how strong I am. So I said, okay, I'm gonna put a plate on, I'm gonna hit a rep, and I'm just gonna keep climbing. And I honestly did not expect to climb that high. And I remember when I hit the 305, and I hit it in the first weekend. I felt I could hit the 315, but I was scared to try, so I stopped at 305. But I was like, holy shit, that's what I hit. Like, I hit the 300 club still. I was really surprised. I really didn't think I could go that far, to be honest. Then the next time, it was like a month later, you know, I'm still doing my workout. But my workout, I'm repping up, doing sets of 10 all the way up to 275, and then coming back down, doing as many reps as I can. So I am working to do 300, but in my mind, I ain't realizing that. So I went and did it again. When I hit the 315, I ain't gonna lie, it got exciting. It just brought back that, And I found myself doing it. And then I had to snap like, yo, what you doing, man? I'm hitting 275 on incline, you know, 53 years old.
Yeah, exactly. Now, going back to the kids, though, so Amira's, how old is she?
She's 13.
So 13. Now, do you think that's too early to be lifting weights? Because some people give us a certain, like a certain age limit where kids should start.
Right. One gym.
I think 13 is the mark.
One gym, 13 years old was the mark that she could go to. I remember because I tried to take her to Select Fitness one time when she was younger with me. Right. And they told her she couldn't come until she was 13. So she is at that age. But this is what I do with her. We do nothing but the machine weights. Right. Okay. We don't do no iron, no nothing. Well, I take that back because we did just start. We just started now after she's been working out now for over a year doing machine. We just started. We do everything machine, but on legs day, we do 10-pound plate on each side, the leg press machine. Where you lay on your back, sitting, you know, the leg press, and you put the weights on the thing. But she only do 10 pounds on each side. We're not like, but just I want you to get but I want you to get used to that because that's your jump. And she playing volleyball, and I'm trying to develop that jump. So them leg presses, but we only do 10 pounds.
Okay. I think at that young age,
and everything else machine.
I mean, the stuff like you said, like the push-ups and the pull-ups, and just like the doing the squats and stuff with no weight. I mean, at that age, it's like I said, it's in the machines. Like you said, the machines it's hard to tear something up because, like I said, the machine is so it's so guided. So, but like I said, that light stuff is good at that young age, but I think anything more than that, you kind of pushing it with them being so young. So
we don't do no way heavier than she can do 15 reps of.
Right, that's real.
So you ain't going too heavy hit 15 reps.
No, you ain't tearing that number.
But if we do 15 reps, we do 4 sets of 15s on each muscle group that we work on. I mean, each exercise. We do 4 sets of 15, but at the end, she's like, damn, my legs is burning. You know, you're going to get that burn, you're going to get that conditioning. So
moving on, I know in March Madness, everybody's hooping and everything, but you know, with our kids too, with the banking system right now, because we do need to kind of teach our kids how to bank better and save money and say, not write checks, because I know writing checks is kind of old-fashioned now. You know, no one really writes checks anymore, but they don't really teach that in school. So do y'all think that we need to teach our kids that line of like learning the banking system, how to save money, how to build their credit?
Well, I do, and I'm gonna tell you, and this is one thing I truly believe in. You know, I was watching a deal off Earnings Leisure, and you know, the aesthetics of saving money and doing stuff like that is not wowing. You know, it's nothing like nobody's looking to go, hey, let me go balance my checkbook. Or let me go check and make sure everything. It's nothing that's like super fun about that. But at the end of the day, it's something that needs to be had, so you make sure too that you're not spending money that you don't.
A budget.
Yeah. A budget. A budget is not fun. It's nothing. There's nothing grandiose about it.
Yeah.
But it's something that's important though. So that's one thing too, that if your kid doesn't know that, it's creating a bad habit to adult, and then like I said, you're just spending money, and it's money that you don't have, and there's no budget there. So like I said too, it is important because like I said too, right now, like I said too, if a kid doesn't know, hey, I'm spending stuff that I don't have, it's just you're gonna do the same thing as adults. So it's creating those good habits to start, and then kind of just building from that as an adult. So
Amira has a savings account. She has a savings plan for college. She has a Cash App card, right? And first of all, I'm just blessed that she got this. I guess she got it from just a household she was brought up in.
Right.
But she's always appreciative of what she gets, and she's not spend happy because she has money in her account. She knows she can spend this money,
and that's good.
Especially
coming from a female.
Yes, and so she spends here, spends that. But let me tell you what happened last summer. We went to North Carolina, right? And she was with her cousins. And now her cousins ain't got money, ain't used to this and that. And Amira's had the money, so Amira's like, Dad, can I get this? Can I get that? I'm like, okay, you going through your money, you're gonna spend your money up, and then you're not gonna have stuff, you know, because this and that. She was like, well, I want to do it. I just want to do it. I said, okay. She got to learn this lesson. Right. So I let her, and she was, and they was kicking. They was having like the hot girl summer for about a week.
That's why I was shocked. She liked it because my daughter runs through it.
No.
Bro, my daughter's the same way, and it's the same thing. Same thing.
Yeah. So she had a hot girl summer, right? Then afterwards, she came to me and she said, Dad, I said, here, Amir, I got some money. I'm gonna give you some money here. Here's some money. I knew she was. So I only put so much there. I didn't put it where she was gonna be broke. And so but I knew what she was gonna do. So I was like, okay, here's some money. She said, Dad, I'm not doing that again. I spent all my money doing that with them, and then I didn't have anything.
Didn't have nothing.
And she caught that. She told me this. So
I'm glad she caught
that's one of the things I could say, that she has a Cash App card and everything. Now I tell her, before you make a major purchase, you gotta run it by me. But I don't have to worry because she do. So that part's good. Well, also, I plan on the girls working in Major High starting at 14.
Oh, okay.
And what I'm going to first start teaching them is how to do the books, how to put the processes in, how to be little secretaries.
Right, exactly.
How to be little secretaries, because we could pay them $1,000 a month, 12 grand a year, and completely write that off. So why shouldn't we give it to our kids instead of giving it to the government?
And plus, you said it's a write-off.
It's a write-off.
You want to write stuff off all day long.
Yes.
So it's fine, but he said write-off. He's saying it's a write-off.
Right, it's a write-off. So she's about to start working into the company, but the first aspect I want her to know about the company, I want them to know the administrative side first. Because I'm teaching you to be a boss. Not saying that doing the worker part is any less, because I want you to know all of that, because you got to do it yourself. But I want you to know how to run this company, because if I do it correctly, when we pass it down to y'all, that's all y'all gonna have to do. Y'all just gonna have to be able to run it, because you're gonna have the other pieces in place. Because we doing all that legwork now.
Just like a well-oiled machine or whatever. Just keep it pushing.
So I definitely believe in banking, and that's what I was saying. I'm about to now start teaching her. I want her to know the business side of Major High, where even if they don't want to do Major High, they want to sell it and do something else, they know how to run a business.
Even if they start doing their own little entrepreneurship.
Right, exactly.
And that's what you want to put in their head too, and that's how I kind of talk to my sons and nephews, like, hey, I need y'all, I need y'all to tell me what y'all want to do as far as moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I know I can think of different aspects and different companies. But what are some of the things that you want to do, nephew? You know what I'm saying? You might want to have a hat company, or you might want to have a sock company, or you might want to have an underwear company. Just start thinking along those lines.
And this is the thing. I listen to Amira, right? Because she wants to be a surgeon. But I asked her, I said, why do you want to be a surgeon? Well, one, I'm not worried about her with blood and guts, because she loved that. Yes, no, that's what she loved. Horror movies, that's her thing. And so, but I was like, why do you want to do that? She said, because of the pay, because of the amount of money. I want to live a certain standard of life. Again, another check, ding! I'm like, she's been listening to me, right? These are the things she's telling me, right? But I know, though, at the same time, guess what else she just told me? I'm not doing this because it's a passion. I'm doing it for the money. So therefore, I want to teach you then, do that for the money, and then turn the money into your passion.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that's why I want her to know how to run her own business and everything, and to find her passion. Because she's already demonstrated to me, no, I want to go to school to this to make good money, but this is not my passion.
Right. So you have to find the passion.
Right.
Because that can become a hinder, because if you don't like what you're doing, you're gonna, it'll burn you out.
But if you know I'm doing this for a financial reason, and it means to an end, and you put it away, and you stack it right and all, then you're gonna be able to transition. You Gucci.
I always tell you,
and that's that's the angle I'm taking at it.
I understand that.
It's always gonna be something that's a means to an end until you get to that
right.
point. So letting them know the clear aesthetics of that. So
right. Okay, I got something for you fellas, because you know, because Kevin, you married, so I know you definitely feel this. And you be dating, so I don't know, sometimes you feel this. And I damn sure know I feel this. Well, okay, with March Madness being on, right? And you know, we want to watch the games all day and chill and drink and just eat our snacks and be in our, like, man world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But do you get to do that with the family?
You know, I'm not even gonna lie, man. I could. You know, my wife is more laid back, but she likes to just chill around the house. Usually it's me that get up and do something where it's
But
like,
you could watch basketball all day this first weekend, all day.
bro, if I wanted to, I could have.
Okay.
But I'm too busy. Like, I'm always doing something. So she actually gets pissed off at me because I get too busy and I'm always trying to do something versus just chilling and watching basketball all day.
Okay.
Like I said, I haven't been able to sit through a whole game.
That's why I said I've watched some of them, but I haven't watched
clips. But that's when we were probably younger and then we didn't have our own businesses, it was cool to sit back and do. If I was working a 9 to 5 like I usually, and I was off on the weekends, yeah, I would probably sit all Saturday and probably watch the game. But now, you know, I got 4 fucking companies. I can't sit and watch a whole fucking game of basketball no more. I can catch some fucking highlights or whatever because someone don't want to come to work.
You're right.
Kelly want to show me some new weed.
You know,
he want to show me some new weed. My son want to go on a date, so I got to cover him. You know, just different shit be happening. So I've been catching little glimpses, you know, like Michigan and Marquette is playing right now. You know,
you make a good point there, Chuck, because with me being a business owner too, like I plan I'm gonna do this on Saturday, I'm gonna chill, and then I get phone calls. I need boom, my whole day disrupted. Because sure, I just got a couple phone calls. It's $3,000. She like, how you sitting in the house 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning make $3,000? Because I got accounts. So I gotta go, boom, I gotta run out. I ain't watching nothing.
You really, that's why. That's the thing with me. You know, open at 8, wake up, make it happen. You know, we gonna shoot our show at 4, so hey, I can go home and take a nap for 30 minutes with my old ass, jump right back up, get over here and shoot the show. Then I got a 5:30 after we finish this. I'm like, by 9 o'clock, I'm wore out and sleep.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing. But nah, we can't really. I can't.
And then
like
another thing too, just being real. See, I got 2 girls. You know, I got a woman and I got a daughter.
Right.
I'm the only man in the house, and neither one. I mean, they'll watch it with me a little bit. But ain't nobody into that. They wanna watch their shows. They wanna
get us to come over and watch the games. Are you lonely watching the games?
Oh, definitely. I be FaceTiming my cousins and stuff, watching the game with them through FaceTime.
You know, he was showing me some new product. He hit it to me. You should come through. I got a big old man cave and everything. I'm like,
hey, you said for the man play. Quick.
Yeah. But the phone, like I said, the phone will get the ring, and then I'll probably get out there, you all the way in Jinx. 30 minutes later, I got to leave. It's an issue. It's a fire we got to put out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got a business, right? Yeah. You know, it's funny, these things are luxuries that we used to really think was important back before we had businesses and we really didn't have no money. Let's be honest. Exactly. These was broke people dreams. But people who make money, you don't watch it like that no more, nothing, because your life and your pursuit, you can't.
It's something different.
It's something different.
You would like to see who.
You don't even think about it no more. It's like I watched enough.
It's like a recap. You know, I get a recap. You know, because like the first weekend they was like, it was 20 million brackets. The first weekend, 16.5 million other motherfuckers was busted because Virginia went down and some more
Kansas
people went down. Yeah, number 1 went down. You know, some number 1s went down early in the game. Right. Yeah, so. But no, we really don't have time for it now.
Man, I got to watch half of that Arkansas game, and I just got home and it was on sub. But like just now it's like sitting down and watched it for the whole day. I mean, when I was in college and stuff like that, I could do that.
You can watch it then.
Shit, now it's tough. So I mean, if
I
could
was a nail biter too, because it was just 1 point.
Oh yeah, it was a hell of a game. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I don't want to, because it's some hell of a game. The boys. They playing their ass off.
Yeah. I mean, see, and then I'm a dad, right, with a girl. So I be like once a time, like, I want Amira to come up here and snuggle with me and watch a movie or something. She ain't watching the game or nothing. We about to watch a horror flick. Something I really can't stand, but I want to have the time with her. So boom, come on, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this here show, and we're gonna kick it. And so I ain't watching nothing I want.
And that's good that she's at that. But next year and the year after, she ain't gonna have no time for your ass.
Don't get me wrong, I get curved now. I already get curved now.
Break it off. Hey, did you cash at me? I get texts. You in the other room. Pops, I need a room. You in the other room, homegirl. Come tell me to my face that you need this bread. You just in your bedroom. You know, don't send me no email when I'm in the kitchen. Yeah. But nah, it's good that you have that time now, so cherish it. And that's what my mom used to always say, cherish that time. Because once you get the 15, 16s come in, you getting curved.
I was blessed when I was doing my lives. I read Nelson Mandela's story because I wanted to read somebody who had the kind of time I had and came out and made it to the top.
Yeah, made it to the top.
I didn't want to read no loser's story. I wanted to read a winner's story.
Right.
I went through some experience. And one of the things he said was he knew when he was going through those things that he was actually changing the world, what he was doing. He said most people don't realize what they done until afterwards, or they die and don't even realize nothing. He said, the beauty is if you can realize what you're doing as you're doing it. And so I did that as I was getting out. I paid attention to every stage. I lived in every moment. And I knew what I was doing. Well, that's the same thing now. I knew with my child, because I tell you this all the time, I'm like, it's gonna come a certain age, they're not gonna wanna do with us, none of these things. So right now, you sacrifice everything to spend as much time with them as possible. And hopefully you spend so much time that when they do leave, they wanna spend a little time with you because they miss it, because you did it so much. Right, but if you don't do that, they gone, boom. Because when they hit a certain age, you lose that. So I knew this was coming. That's why I'm milking these last few years, and I milked every year before that.
No, you got 1 year left.
Right.
A few years.
Well, you know, she's 16. I think I got to 16. I think I got to 16. So when she get the license 16, I think she gone. Yeah. I think I'm good to 16, man.
Yeah. But you know, with you being having the daughter and you being the dad, that bond is always going to be there.
Yeah, that'll always. That'll always be.
And you're going to find that. Even in the guys that she date or whatever, she's probably gonna be looking for you. Yeah. In those guys, and that's the way that's the way.
But that's good though. I mean, that's
good. And that's why you try to make it. You make it hard on them cats.
Right, that's what I'm doing. I turn up the heat, boy. I turn up the heat.
I know I make it hard because even the old lady say like, you gonna make it hard for these cats because you give her everything. And the other cat can't do it.
Give her everything and give her all of me. Yeah. She come and tell me all the time. She said, I'm so glad I'm an only child because none of my friends have it like I have it. Yeah. I'm like, my dad give me whatever I want in any way, time, money, goes to whatever I want. I'm like top priority. I don't have it. She's like, her friends don't have that.
Yeah. Because they have brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters, you got to split something up sometimes and stuff. Yeah. So I'm making it real hard for the dude because you got to be able to hit her on all of it. You got to hit her emotionally. You got to be supportive. She got to think you can King Kong the world if she needs protection. You got to be able to cook, right? You got to be able to cook. Shoot, she'll tell you I'm her #1 chef in the world. Yeah, she'll tell you.
Really cook? Oh man, I've seen some of them videos.
Oh, bro. You think I'll be playing
like the birria tacos? I told you we both made birria tacos.
Yeah, but bro, I cook for real. Like when I go back home, my family will tell you, my woman will tell you, they say just walk in the kitchen, drop the bag, and go to the kitchen.
And you throw down like that.
I throw down like that. Like there's like certain people in the family, they walk in the house, they go to the kitchen. Rest of y'all sit y'all butt down, y'all this and that. They ask you to help. It's like, but if Kelly and there's another one of my cousins, it's like if they come to the house. They got your kitchen.
So what's the favorite dish?
I make a mac and cheese from scratch that I have to make every holiday when I go back east. I'm the official person to make the family mac and cheese. Yeah, so my mac and cheese is at that level.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people tell me it's the best they've ever had.
Really?
Yes.
What's the secret?
Yeah, I was about that. I didn't want to put it. I didn't want to throw it under the bus. So what's in it?
What you put?
My love and my vibe.
That's what I said.
My love and my vibe.
Yeah, exactly. It's my mom's favorite secret recipe.
I'm good with meats. I bake meats. I smoke meats. I grill meats. I fry meats. You know,
because I remember when I first kind of met you, and you did some of those infused wings.
Infused wings, yeah.
And you brought it up to the shop.
Right.
Ooh, these motherfuckers good.
Hey, he called me up. I haven't waited. I was like, ooh.
He's like, I'm gonna bring y'all some of my infused wings. We thought he was bluffing. He kept saying it. I'm gonna bring y'all some of my infused wings. Watch this. He brought them out. Them boys tore that shit up. Hey. Oh, that was pretty good.
They got me on them damn cinnamon rolls.
All around there.
Yeah, the infused cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, cinnamon rolls. Tell my ass up. I was eating cinnamon rolls like you wouldn't. Tell my ass up.
And that's the whole thing, you know, because I have a lot of brothers, you know, and we all cook. You know, I'm probably the less one who cook, who's just now learning it. But all my brothers cook like they women.
Right, I could read a recipe and completely follow it to the T, perfection, boom. And then I got things I do meatloaves, you know what I'm saying, I do fish fry. We go back to the East Coast, Nikki's parents is like, they text us, is Kelly gonna do a fish fry? And it's funny because all the equipment I use is her dad's equipment, right? And you know how old people is, you ain't taking their equipment away from their house, you ain't this and that and all, man. When I come, tell Kelly he can come get the fry, he can get the grill, he can get the this and that. Just make sure he gonna cook some fish. And some, I go to Virginia to my aunt and them's house. They like, Kelly got the grill, and it was funny because my cousin, she has a food truck and she cooks her butt off. And so we went there last year and we threw a barbecue. And everybody was like, oh man, we want Doma's fish, this and that. And I was like, cuz, leave half that fish, because I want Nikki to season my fish, and we gonna cook our fish our way. But so leave half that, you do what you want with yours, right? So they did hers. Man, we did our fish. Why? Everybody eating our fish, and her fish still sitting there.
It's in the season. It's in the season. So is it important to teach the kids how to cook?
Amira cooks with us, yes, and she actually helped me make the burrito tacos. She gonna say they was hers.
Right.
She done claimed it already. That's why I knew they was good. When she claimed, this is my recipe, I made this. But she helped me a lot with it, and she helps me, and she cooks things at home. She bakes. She makes cookies, she makes cakes. She does her little, she got this little shrimp boil she likes to do with shrimp and Polish sausage and corn and rice. And, you know, so she's starting to cook. We get in that kitchen, she's cooking. She's going to be able to do everything. She makes cornbread. Ooh, she makes some good cornbread. I had to hip it to the extra butter and sugar though. Yeah. You know, and I quite couldn't get her to use vanilla extract, a little bit of vanilla extract to really bring it all. Man, but I ain't gonna lie, it was really good though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That's what's up. I think it's good to get them in there young, man. Like I said too, they need to be able to get cook for themselves. And the boys too. I mean, like I said too,
man.
Even
if it's just an egg sandwich or something.
I mean,
so you'll be able to eat at the end of the day.
I do the fair turkey legs. I smoke them. Better than the fair.
Better than the fair?
Better than the fair.
Better than the fair. That's good though, because I don't really like the fair.
Right.
I think it's unfair.
Yeah, the prices ridiculous. Man, we went last year. I think it was like $16 a turkey leg. I spent like $40-something on 3 turkey legs. I was like, what the hell?
I should have brung these in her purse. That's what I always say. That's what I used to do at the movies. That's what I used to do at the movies.
Used to? Man, we hit the dollar store. Man, we hit, that's a part of our movie run. We hit the dollar store and we stack up our candies and stuff.
By Quick Trip, boom. Get 2 of them hot dogs, put them in her purse.
Damn, boom.
I'm paying $5 for no hot dog.
Right. Then we hit the movie theater. What did we get at the movie theater? is the drink, and we might get a small popcorn.
Yeah, might get a small. Yeah.
Right, we got everything else. Yeah. We come, and then we set up a little smorgasbord.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Yeah.
See, that's that Black Dad Code stuff. We know how to do things. We do little things different than Mom.
Yeah, we do a little bit different. Yeah. Especially at the drive-in. I remember when we was kids going to the drive-in, we used to sneak in. We used to be in the trunk.
And then get out and get in the seats.
Yeah, get out and get in the seats and whatever. I'm like, boy. I guess we had to because I guess the funds was flaky. Mm-hmm.
You do what you gotta do to make it through, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That's what it is. Make it through, strive, give your family good memories and quality time in the process.
Yeah, exactly.
If you do that, you're doing all right.
You're doing all right. Awesome.
You know, there's no amount of money, there's no amount of gifts. It's the time you spend with them. Kids, when they little, you can just get a piece of paper and pluck it back and forth to them and they happy.
We used to do that. Had that little football square thing. What we used to do.
That was my game. Yeah, I'm nice. I ain't lost. I don't lose. Yeah, hit the little square thing. Yeah, you get 3 hits. They got to go over the end for the touchdown. Yeah, then you keep the field goal. I'm nice.
Without falling off.
Yeah.
They can't fall off.
They can't fall off. I'm nice. I'm telling you, that's my game.
And you know, the extra point was you kick it.
Right. You pluck it with the end, and they got to go through their 2 fingers. Boom, hit them right in the chest.
Yeah.
They mad at you.
Well, that was some creative. That was
the game, man.
That's creative.
I played that game in war.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we was playing that in war in the Army. Yeah, because
you
couldn't do much at night sometimes just relieve the stress. We had like a locker. We had the locker. We turned it sideways, upside down. And so you had to go in 3 plays. You couldn't go 4th down. You had to score in 3 plays. You can't score in 3 plays, the other person get to go. And you go down the end of the locker. And we used to play that night and bet money, and the winner stay on and loser get off. And
so did the blacks bring that to the table? Or is
yeah. No. We brought it
more about that.
But you know what they did though?
They did, because I think that's
universal. Yeah, they did know. Yeah, we started doing it, but they jumped in and went to playing with us, and they knew how to play.
Yeah, I think that's a universal thing. I think that's just a poor thing.
Yeah. I mean, no, you need a piece of paper.
That's a financial.
Yeah, you fold that bad boy up.
No one has a football. Come on. We got a piece of paper over here we can fold and make some squares out of.
Yeah. Man, that was the game.
Real. Yeah, that was the game. That was the game right there.
You had to have your hit just right.
You had to have it just right. Yeah.
I was nice at that. I remember I used to do like this. I used to hit it on top like that. But when I had it just right where I hit it, it'll slide right on in. And then you make your own football, and you put your tape on the ends. You need the middle. I was like, if you ain't put the tape on the tape on the end, because it catch right on the end. Yeah, all right, it catch for you.
Yes, okay, he's serious about things.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Black man, black fan, black woman. Thank you for watching Black Dad Code, where everything we do before family, but nothing before family. Peace.
Cause we came up off of slinging Mary Jane, slinging Mary Jane, slinging Mary Jane. We came up off of slinging Mary Jane, slinging Mary Jane, slinging Mary Jane.